The day schedule window displays one or multiple schedules for a selected day. The options for the day schedule found in the settings is to select one or more schedules that you have set up in your system. At the top of the schedule is the name of the schedule, the current date, and two icons. The first icon allows you to create a note for this schedule on this particular day. When you have a note, the icon will turn red. The second icon sends reminders to all of the patients on the schedule. The reminder email can be edited in the individual schedule portion of the setup area. There's two ways to schedule a patient. Both start by finding and selecting the patient in the Search and List window. The first method is to double-click the time of day that you would like to schedule. You will get a small form that allows you to select the type of visit and add a note to the visit. If the schedule is full, you can force a booking of the patient by selecting the Overide Bookings checkmark. When you are ready to save the appointment, press the Save button. From this form, you can also block time on the schedule. You do this by selecting the block text next to the New Appointment title at the top of the form. This brings up the block form where you can provide a description, set the start and end times. The All Day checkmark will block the entire day. The Overschedule checkbox will allow you and patients to book over this block. Once again, press Save to save the block to the schedule. The second way to schedule is to simply drag and drop the patient from the Search and List window to the scheduled time. This will default to the first type of visit. Once you have appointments on the schedule, you can display information about the patient and the appointment by clicking on the appointment. You will also see some actions that you can perform on the appointment. Let's go over this from left to right. First is a check-in button. This checks a patient in for the appointment. Once you click this, the actions will change and you will be able to uncheck in or check out the patient. This is important if you're keeping track of in and out times for your patients. We can create a report on these times if you want to know the average time a patient spends in your office or other data that might be important to you. When you check someone in or out, you'll notice a check mark next to the patient's name on the schedule. This is a visual indication of the state of the appointment. A green check means they are checked in. Two gray check marks means they have been checked out. The next action is Reschedule. Once this is clicked, find a new time and date and double-click. You'll notice the form changes a little bit to indicate that this is a reschedule. When you save it, it will move the appointment and note that the appointment was rescheduled. If you have the Treat Rescheduled Appointments as Canceled Appointment option selected, this is done in the Schedule Setup area. A canceled appointment will be assigned to the patient. The next action is the default exam, and this will automatically load the default exam. The next action will allow you to edit Schedule Note for this appointment. When you click this, a text box appears at the bottom of the selection box and you can type a note or edit the note for the patient. Send Reminder Email button allows you to send just this patient a reminder text and/or email. The final button is the Delete button. This will indicate canceled or missed appointments. Deleting an already canceled appointment will permanently delete the appointment from the system. Another way to move or reschedule the appointment is by clicking the Move icon in the top right of the appointment. Just drag the appointment to the new time. Depending on how you have set up the schedules, you will see different data and symbols on the appointment. These options are covered in the individual schedule setup video. The day schedule window is one of the most used windows in ChiroPractice Pro. As you become familiar with the options, you'll begin to see how powerful it is. If you have any questions, send us a support request in the Help Center. Thanks for joining us for another help video, and we'll see you next time right here at ChiroPractice Pro. ChiroPractice.com.